Hey guys, Tech Guy back out with another PC build. Today's PC build is going to be a $600 PC build. This PC is going to be good for running modern games like Battlefield 4, Witcher 3, GTA 5, and Crysis 3 at very good settings and very good frame rates. You can run Battlefield 4 at high settings that's above 60 FPS on even 64-man servers. It's going to be good at running Crysis 3 at medium to high settings at well over 50 FPS. And games like GTA 5 at high settings and even some settings on ultra settings at over 45 FPS. So all around a really good PC, and I will give you some ways you can upgrade this instead of buying a whole new GPU later on in the video. So yeah, let's go and get right into the build. So starting off, we have the CPU. And for the CPU, I went with the i5-4590. This is clocked at 3.3 GHz. It's a quad-core processor, and it also has a turbo boost of 3.7 GHz. And all around, this is a really good CPU for the price. Another CPU I would suggest if you'd like to do some overclocking, and it's actually a really powerful CPU, is the i5-2550K. I actually have this in my computer, and if you get a decent cooler and a decent motherboard for overclocking, it's actually really good because you can overclock it. I have mine at 4.0 GHz, but you can overclock it up to like 4.6 if you have the right parts. So yeah, a pretty insane CPU for the price, but I'm gonna go for this for now. And yeah, even it being only at 3.3 GHz, it's still good, but with the boost clock up to 3.7, you'll be fine in any game. So yeah. Next up, we have the motherboard. The motherboard with the ASRock H97M Anniversary Edition. This has, I believe, 4 USB 2.0 ports and 4 USB 3.0 ports. It doesn't have support for Crossfire or SLI, but if you want to upgrade to a motherboard with Crossfire, I will tell you, like I said, I'll give you some options for upgrading in the future, but I'll save that for later. So it's also got 6 SATA 6 gigabit ports, and an all-around decent motherboard for the price, because you don't really need one for overclocking with this build, because the processor isn't a K-series processor, so this will be fine. And at $65, an all-around good priced motherboard. Also believe you can get this one cheaper off a Micro Center, but that's only in-store pickup. So if you have a Micro Center in your area, then you can do that. But not everybody has a Micro Center in their area, so you can get this shipped to you for like $65. Next up, we have the RAM, and for the RAM with G.Skill, I'm not sure how to pronounce this at all. It's like AEGIS. I have no clue, but it's 264 GB. It's clocked at 1600 MHz and it's DDR3, obviously. It has a cast latency of 11, which is really, really fast for actually for 1600 MHz of RAM, or 1600 MHz and 2 sticks of 4 GB. But you're not really gonna be looking to that too much because you only really need 8 GB, and like the speeds and everything won't make a difference in gaming. Maybe you can get like 1 more FPS with higher clocked RAM, but honestly, I doubt it. So yeah, all you really need is 8 GB, and this will be fine. Pretty reliable RAM too. So yeah, I would definitely go with this for $44. Next up, we have the storage. Obviously, no SSD in this, as it is a budget build. I went with the Seagate Barracuda 1TB. It's clocked at 7,200 RPM, which is pretty fast still for a hard drive. Honestly, I would recommend the Western Digital, but I'm staying on budget, and I'm going with this. Western Digital is $4 more. I mean, if you have $4 extra, then go for that, because it will have a little bit faster boot up time than this, but this is actually still pretty good for boot up and opening up programs. Obviously not as fast as an SSD, but it's not too big of a difference. Like I would say maybe 10 seconds of a difference on Windows 7, and or 15 seconds maybe on Windows 7, and then like 10 on Windows 8. Like I said, pretty good for the money, and I would go with this or the Western Digital if you have a couple extra bucks. But yeah. Next up, we have the GPU, and for the GPU, I went with the XFX double Dissipation R9 280X or R9 280. So used to saying 280X because I never really see these that much. but honestly, you don't even need a 280X. So this is actually just as good as a 280X. It's got 3 GB of video buffer. It's kind of essential now. You know, some people would say 4 is essential, but not every game even utilizes 4 GB of video RAM. So this will be fine. What I was talking about with the upgrading earlier, if you want to upgrade your motherboard to support Crossfire and then get a second one of these, that'd actually be a really good idea instead of upgrading to a whole new GPU. Because with this and Crossfire, you're going to get performance over the GTX 980, I would say, and it's actually really powerful in Crossfire. You're going to get FPS above the 100s in Battlefield 4 at Ultra, and right now if you get this, you can get Dirt Rally for free, which I know not a lot of you might like or might not like, but you can actually sell it on some websites and get the money from that and put it into something else. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would definitely go with this over the R9 270X because the 3 GB of video buffer is great, and it's all around not even that much more expensive than the R9 270X. Or wait, I think I said R9 280X before. I meant the R9 270X. I believe also you can get this on a mail-in rebate for $20, but I don't really believe in mail-in rebates, so I'm just going to go for the $175 price and keep it in the budget. Next up we have the case, and for the case I went with the Cougar Spike. I think it's just a mid-tower case. It's got 2 fans, one in the rear, and yeah, or they're both in the rear, and also support for 4 more fans, 2 on the front and 2 on the left side. And it's got support for all your USBs. And what I would recommend over this is a Deep Cool Test Rack SW. I will, you know, since I don't have it pulled up, production value is amazing. You know, I'm just gonna look up something in the middle of this. Oh my gosh, I'm rendering a video right now, so rip, whatever. I'll leave a link in the description for it. It's actually a really nice looking case, and it has like LED fans in it and everything. It has a side window, and it's only $8 more, so again, if you have the extra money, go for that instead of this, because it'll be a lot, it's a lot nicer looking, and this has support for more things, so I would go with that over this if you have the extra money. Next up we have the power supply, and for the power supply I went with the EVGA 500 plus certified, or 500 plus bronze certified power supply. It comes from a really reliable source, EVGA, and it's 500 plus bronze certified, so that'll be good. You won't get any, hopefully it should last for a really long time, you won't get any shortages with this, and you know, 500 watts is way more than enough. I believe the build only uses around 350 watts or maybe even lower, so this will be definitely fun for this build. And for $45, you can't pass up that deal, so go with this. That's basically everything for this build. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully this will help you out, maybe building your first PC or upgrading from another PC. And yeah, I'll leave a PC part picker link in the description, and as well as some other links that I talked about in this video or other things you can do in the description. So yeah guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.